Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, June 9th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am present and available for the wisdom the universe is sharing with me. And today we are a day out from our second and final eclipse of this eclipse season of 2021, which means we're finishing up this eclipse corridor and we have a relatively quiet day. But these aspects that are happening today are very important in regards to the eclipse energy that is incoming. So we have the moon today aligning with both Saturn and the North Node. Start with the North Node because it comes first. So the North Node is in Gemini. And so this is kind of like the overall North Star destiny for everybody right now. So for everybody, part of this North Star path is change, the path of change, the path of being present in the moment and listening to what is coming up. So this is where we're all at, paying attention, listening, and honoring the changes that are up for us. Now, this can also play into South Node energy. South Node is like, been there, done that, the hole we keep falling into and don't need to. You don't need to go be in that hole anymore. You've learned everything. You've learned every piece of rock and soil in that hole. You don't need to go in that hole anymore. So that hole is in Sagittarius. And the Sagittarius energy is about like knowledge and belief. So it's like, okay, your beliefs have gotten you here. Now, what are you being called to learn? What are you being called to change? Where can you rely on the wisdom that you have gathered in order to support this change? And this is also being aware where you're holding on to things that no longer serve you. So potent energy with that. Now the moon aligning, even though the moon is in Gemini, there may be some emotions coming up and being played out. I have to say, when I was shuffling, this card came flying out. It's the past lives card. It actually is the moon card in this deck. But this is like just old stuff that keeps recycling around in you that it's time to release, including potentially past life energies that you carried to this point that you can gracefully let go. And even just setting an intention with this day, with the start of the moon, I release everything that no longer serves. I bless it and let it go. Just even doing that could serve you in and through this energy. Now, the second connection that we have the moon making today, and this is like the final lunar connection before the eclipse, early on Thursday morning will be happening. So this last connection is with Saturn, and Saturn is, again, about like alignment to our purpose. And so this is, again, about paying attention. What is that higher calling that you feel within you? Chances are your purpose is aligned with things that constantly draw you over and over and over again. And so often we think that we have to do in order to align with our purpose, and sometimes we don't have to do. And then often we also get caught up in, well, I have to be able to make money for my purpose. And some can make money and do make money aligning with their purpose, and others have a job and purpose, and some people don't have a job and just can concentrate on purpose. We all are at different levels with this, but keep aligning with these things that call your soul. There is a reason for them. And so Saturn in Aquarius reminds us, connect with that vision. I have a sneeze coming. Excuse me. Sorry. Connect with this higher calling of your soul. Now, I love that this goes along with one other alignment that we have going on. We have Uranus today aligning with Ceres. Ceres is mother energy. It is nurturing energy. And so Uranus representing change, which we're in eclipse season. Change ahoy, right? This is saying, like, nurture yourself through these. This doesn't have to be abrupt. It doesn't have to be awful. This can be kind. If you can be kind to yourself, if you can tend to your human, Uranus and Taurus is like, you are meant to be here in this 3D. Tend to your human through this energy. Figure out your flow and work with this as part of this evolution, as part of these change energies. And absolutely do not compare your process, your path to anybody else's. And I know how easy it can be. Like, well, how come this is working for this person? I must be a loser because it's not working for me. We all have our individual paths. You need to trust your path. So keep that in mind in and through this energy. And I would just say, eclipses are very intense. Just be gentle with yourself, you know? And if you are somebody who is like just kind of sailing through, because I always say, you know, we usually have people who are kind of like falling apart, and then we have those who are like, yeah, I'm good. Those who are, yeah, I'm good, you're holding the vibration for everybody else. And those of us, I'm feeling it very intensely. As a Sagittarius with Gemini rising, both these eclipses have been like, woof. That plus this gigantic move, which was our big change, it's a lot. So you guys are like, woo, woo. You are shining a light, holding the light for all of us who are, you know, feeling the heaviness of this energy, who are in this pattern, releasing this old stuff. I also have the tuning in card. Definitely emotions, you know, definitely some emotional energy coming forth in this to be processed and released. So just be present for that. Again, be that mother nurturing energy to shine a light on the parts of yourself that are coming up. Now, speaking of that, Mars is going to moving to that 29th degree. So there is emotional intensity coming up in all of us to be processed in and through this. So just keep that in mind in and through this. How many times did I say in and through this? So that being said, I'm going to leave this here. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. I am going to be getting my feelings group up very soon. I'm just figuring out the rest of the details, so stay tuned for that. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.